is going on, guys? I am Miguel from UCGym.com, bringing you another video today in which we're going to discuss how to increase your shoulder mobility and flexibility so that you can prevent any injuries in your workouts. So we're going to use two pieces of equipment, and they're just going to consist of a water bottle or a water jug and a jump rope or any kind of lightweight pipe like a broom or a PVC pipe. And we're just going to use that to help warm up our shoulders and increase our mobility and flexibility, like I said. So first, we're going to use this water bottle. Now this water bottle is 1 liter of water, and I checked online, and 1 liter of water weighs about 2.2 pounds, and that's really all you need for this warm-up slash stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the water bottle in your hand evenly. You're going to start off with one in one hand, or you can do both hands using two water bottles and do the same thing. But we're going to do this one main movement, and it's going to help on our external rotation, which a lot of people struggle with. You use this when you're benching, when you're bringing your arms out and back. You use it in many back movements. If you're doing a face pull, for example, you need that external rotation to complete the movement. Also, when you're squatting and you're going to have the bar up on your back, you need to be able to bring your arm back and hold the bar up on your neck. If you can't, then the bar is just going to fall, or you're not going to be able to hold it in place. So this warm up, you're just going to grab the water bottle, and what you're going to do is slowly bring it out and try to make your arm pretty much point straight out to your side. Now this is kind of uncomfortable for some people if they've never done it before. What you're going to do is try to bring the water bottle across your body without moving your elbow, and just bring the water bottle to your side. So your elbow is going to be a pivot. So you're just going to do this. Now if you watched my back anatomy video, you're going to know that I said that the supraspinatus and infraspinatus and teres muscles of the upper back, which are connected to the scapula, they help with external rotation, and they're part of the rotator cuff of the shoulder. So warming them up through this movement really will help prevent any injuries and increases your flexibility and mobility. So as you can see, when you're bringing it back, your front deltoid is going to get a pretty small stretch, but it is going to be beneficial in the long run. So what you're going to do is do as many repetitions as you can or as you want to until you feel your shoulders warmed up and it just feels ready to go and do your exercises. But that's not where we're going to stop. We're going to keep going and elevate the elbow to increase the angle and modify the way in which we're working the shoulder. So a lot of people just do it with the elbow at your side and then do it up here where your armpit forms a 90-degree angle. What I like to do is do different angles in order to hit different fibers in order to get a better warm-up. So we're going to meet halfway, and we're going to do a 45-degree angle with our elbow and continue the movement. Because chances are when you're doing a squat, for example, your elbows aren't going to be up here holding the bar. They're going to be pretty much at 45 degrees, propping the bar up on your back. So changing the angle can be beneficial for other different exercises. So with this one, you're going to bring it far up as you can and then down. And then what you're going to do is try to bring it far back past what you feel is anatomically possible. You're not going to force it and swing it way back. What you're going to do is try to do a full range of motion as it can do. So we're going to do the water bottle all the way down to our side and then all the way up. So the water bottle's traveling 180 degrees. It's going up and then down, up and then down. And by now you should probably be feeling a good warm-up in your shoulder. You should be getting a small pump as well because you are working all three heads of the deltoid in order to do this movement. So once you do a pretty good amount of repetitions, maybe 15 to 20 to maybe 25 of one and then two full repetitions, they're going to move up to the 90-degree angle and then keep going. And you're really trying to go all the way down as far as you can and then back up and past it. So with this, you really are trying to go through a full range of motion and warm up all of the rotator muscles in your shoulder, warm up the tendons, and literally all the muscles in your shoulder. So once you do this for about 15 to maybe 25 reps per arm, you're going to move on to do the second warm-up slash flexibility thing. So we have here a jump rope. Now you can use, like I said, a PVC pipe or a towel or a long shirt or anything you want to do this movement. So with the jump rope, I'm going to grab it as wide as I can. You can see here, pretty wide. And what you're going to do is start off with the jump rope at your pelvis or your hip, and you're gonna bring it up, keeping your elbows straight and locked out. And you're gonna bring it back behind you, keeping the jump rope, keeping tension on it, keeping it straight. And you're gonna bring it down to your lower back, or if you can, all the way down to your pelvis from behind. So what you're gonna do is do this for maybe 15 to 20 cycles. And what this is gonna do is stretch all the muscles of the deltoid. So when I'm in this back position, you're gonna see that the front deltoid is being stretched. And then when I go up to the front, the rear deltoid is being stretched to an extent. And then the lateral head of the deltoid is being stretched as well in between these movements. And this is really a good warm-up for any workout routine which involves your shoulders. So if you're gonna do a back workout or a chest workout, and of course a shoulder workout, then this is really gonna be beneficial for your shoulders, and is really gonna prevent any further injuries or prevent any upcoming injuries happening to your shoulders. Now if you have a rotator cuff injury or anything of that nature, then of course you probably can't complete this full range of motion. So what you can do is do half cycles, I guess. So you're gonna bring it down to the front, and then bring it up above you, and then just down. And if possible, you're gonna start off with the jump rope behind you, and then try to bring it up as high as you can. Now once you get a pretty good warm-up, like I said, and once you feel like this is getting too easy, then you're just gonna grab the jump rope even closer and remove some of the slack, and just keep the jump rope a little tighter and closer. And you're going to continue doing this warm-up / stretch. Now once you're at this position, you're also going to feel your chest being stretched. And once you get further back, you get an even greater stretch in your chest. So this really benefits you in many ways. And like I said, you want to keep your elbows locked out as straight as possible in order to get as many benefits from the stretch as possible. So to conclude this, like I said, you're going to use a water bottle or anything you have that weighs 2.5 pounds and around that area. In the gym, of course, you can use a 2.5 pound plate. Once you feel like this warm-up doesn't really help you anymore, then of course you can increase the weight, but going past 7.5 to maybe 10 pounds isn't really a good thing, because you're just going to put way too much stress on the rotator cuff and on the muscles of the scapula. That's not going to really benefit you as much. So just do these stretches before your workout. Shouldn't take you more than 2-3 minutes to complete them, and you'll get a really good warm-up. You'll increase your flexibility, your mobility, and you won't suffer from any injuries unless you do something really stupid in the gym. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you haven't seen the last video, I'll have an annotation on the screen you can click and watch. And if you haven't checked out our website, UCGym.com, go ahead and do that, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!